Hey everyone, welcome back to Yun is Awake for our Pride Month 2022 interview sessions. Would you like to tell us your name and pronouns?
Hello there, my name is Ben. I go by he, him.
And I grew up with you in high school, but can you explain a little bit about your background growing up?
So I grew up entirely in Texas. I have one little sister and I grew up in basically suburbia land. I lived in Cy-Fair ISD for a while, more Houston proper, and then by like the end of elementary school, I moved out to Katy. And now we've come up to Richardson at UT Dallas for college, and I'm on my last year of uni, ideally.
Yeah, we hope. I'm pretty sure it'll be your last one.
Should be gone pretty soon. And we've had a lot of interesting experiences along the way. It's been the vibe.
This is true. Almost everyone that I'm going to be talking to has had not always a distinct moment in their life, but a point where they realized either they thought they might be a little different in a certain way, or they were being told by other people, hey, you're different.
I don't think I ever had a moment. It was never a moment. It was just kind of like a build up over time. I think probably starting in late middle school, of just being exposed to the concept and then considering for myself. It was like, is this something that I am? Is this something that I might be? Being anyway, like queer just generally. Not even like just gay or just pan or bi or whatnot. Way back in 4th grade, I think. We'd be in like the cafeteria and we'd be like, yeah, man. And that was when I first heard like the gay as an insult, right?
Oh, okay.
Like, gay as an insult, I'm like, man, that's so gay. I'm just like, what does that mean? And they're like, oh, it just means like you're a dude like another dude. And I was like, oh, that seems kind of odd. It seems kind of... I got the time, you know, like little 4th grade Ben, like, doesn't know shit. He's like, yeah, it seems kind of odd. It seems kind of interesting, okay? In 7th grade, 6th or 7th, one of my now probably closest friends, I had a crush on her for probably the better part of like 2 or 3 months, but I was like, this never goes well, I just need to get over her and like move on with my life and whatever. And a week after I got over the crush, I was just like chilling. And like, this person's pretty cool anyways, but I was just like, alright, we got over the crush, we're fine, we're chilling. She walks up to me and she's like, hey man, do you have a crush on me? And I'm like, no, cannot say that I do. And she's like, great, I'm lesbian. I was like, oh, okay. Sounds good. Seems good. Seems cool. Understandable.
Understood. Have a nice day. Yeah.
Have a nice day. Have a great one. Yeah. I guess probably freshman year proper was when I really started considering the question of, am I gay, pan, bi, queer, anything.
Yeah.
Right? Like anything whatsoever. It kind of just came together from like, you ever heard of Duke Tip? Okay, so basically, if you got like a good grade on the PSAT, Duke Tip was like a summer camp for people to waste like $3,000, $5,000 to ship their kid on over and
yes, I remember now.
Ship their kid on over and check out a college campus for like 3 or 4 weeks. I sacked it out and I got my parents to be like, yeah, man, you should totally spend like $5,000 and just ship me over to a college campus for 3 weeks. And that was when I first met, you know, a lot of queer fellows and such.
Queer fellows?
Queer fellows.
You know them queer fellows?
And so one of my friends that I need to reach out to, they were, I believe, pan at the time. And that was how I got kind of exposed to that concept. And I was like, okay, interesting. And then they kind of like posed the question like, hey, are you straight? And I was like, I never didn't really consider the question yet. Not entirely sure. And so that's when I started to think about it. So we had a period of experimentation from about just sophomore to sophomore year straight, from high school to college, of just like meeting a lot of different people and doing a lot of interesting things. And I think after a time, I just kind of solidified for myself, like, all right, I'm pretty sure I'm at least not straight.
Yeah.
Do I like girls? Yeah. Seems to be still on the docket. Well, like guys, yeah. Yeah. And so it's just kind of, at some point, I kind of said to myself, like, I just don't really care. And I was talking to that first friend that said they were pan, and they're like, yeah, I mean, if you don't really care, you don't really care. It's like, seems like pan. And I was like, yeah, seems ideal.
You're like, sure, why not? I guess.
It seems like it'll work out fine. So that's what we ended up on. It's just a long period of thinking about it, considering it, and considering how it affect my life and such. And so that's the reason why, according to my parents, I am straight. And to everybody else, you can definitely fry an egg on me. That's the play. That's how it goes.
So if you were to be asked, you'd probably say like not straight or pan, or it doesn't matter to you.
It really just doesn't matter. For ease of understanding, I would just say I am pan, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. How do you feel about the word queer in general?
I know people don't like it, but on a personal level, it's just like, for me, it's just a really easy way to just like, not straight. Like,
yeah, the other category.
Not straight. That's who this is. That's who I am.
Yeah.
It ain't straight.
It ain't straight.
That person over there, they're not straight. They're queer.
Have you ever, I guess, like questioned like gender in any way?
I've never had a kind of hang up about it. It's hard for me personally to relate to people who are trans sometimes, because I just can't even like fathom it to some degree, right? Because for me, I'm just like, yeah, I've got it. Good enough for me. People associate a lot of different things with gender that I just kind of don't, to be honest. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I've got it, so I'm a dude. Doesn't mean I can't do or be anything else. No, it just means that that's who I happen to be.
Well, to wrap up, do you have any advice to the general internet?
I have no advice that I would give to anybody. I'm still figuring it out. Figure out where your free STD testing opportunities are and take advantage of them.
That's right, y'all. Sexual health is still your health, and it's important.
Yes.
So take care of yourself. Well, thanks so much for having this fun chat. Come visit me on my channel if you want to see more queer videos like this. I also play LGBT plus indie games, if that's your sort of thing. Thanks, y'all. Bye. Alrighty.
All right, congratulations. There you go.